That's really interesting, and I love everything you said there. Can you go a little, or either of you, maybe Jim, you could take this one. Can you go into the recipes a little bit more? Because you said you started with a few back, in 2015 or so. You got a lot more now. I've seen them, and they're always changing. And that's something some people may not understand. Isn't a recipe? And shouldn't it stay? Why is it changing? Why are we having this biocharger always connected to the cloud and taking in new information and adapting?
Mhm. Great question. First off, the biocharger, can run standalone. You can load your favorite 40 recipes on it and never connect again. But you're shorting, you're kind of, shorting yourself on that. The first thing is that, as Jim pointed out, the biocharger has a unique ability, and kind of the IP behind it is the way that we're able to control these frequencies, along with the voltage, the duty cycle, the waveform, the duration. So we're really able to get precise around configuring, and so that allows us to get more granular and repeatable. And so that's just head and shoulders above any of the kind of the earlier or the legacy versions of any of the devices Jim mimicked initially, because you just can't get that kind of control without software and more solid state. But the by casting a wide, broad spectrum, full range of frequencies, it's a general wellness tonic, if you will. And we have several recipes that fall under kind of general health and wellness that target different aspects of that. If you want, if you're recovering from a workout, there's a different recipe than if you're preparing for a workout. If you're preparing to go to bed, we have a theta wave recipe that helps you sleep and work with the, versus the alpha waves and gamma waves that we would use to, energize or get things going. So the ability, and, there's real research, and now more validated than ever with some of the work that's being done with cancer research, et cetera, and using frequencies for specifically targeting things. But we have the unique ability to do the research and identify that, for example, for Lyme or a tick-borne disease, that there are a range of frequencies that can allow you to go in and target a parasite, for example. And if you can create a recipe that uses a combination of those frequencies with just the right amount of power and just the right amount of frequency and duration, et cetera, you can have that impact that you're looking for. One of the things that we've discovered, so that has led to the growth and expansion of the recipes from a small number to a very large number, because of different again, the biocharger doesn't heal anything, but it helps support recovery from, and that has turned into a broad range of conditions that I think you and I would have a hard time coming up with that we don't have a recipe for today. What we're doing is we're always learning and we're evolving, and so are the researchers and practitioners that are using the biocharger around the world, and they will lead us to help improve things by research that they've done that say, we've been using this recipe, but we found that if we combined another component from another recipe with it, that not only did it help the condition, but it improved the detoxification or accelerated the detoxification, things along those lines. And then we also wanted to incorporate a little bit of the wellness sweep into every recipe. So, excuse me, rather than, necessarily having a recipe that's targeting a migraine, for example, where we'd use a very specific set of frequencies, we have an intro that kind of opens the mind and does a broad sweep, and then we focus on that specific indication. And then we have an exit that's just kind of a calming effect. And you know, we don't always do it that way, but we found that combining 2 or 3 outcomes into one recipe can allow us to have even a greater impact.
Yeah, you know, the funny thing is when you talk about these recipes, it always takes me back to food, right? And you're always kind of
Oh yeah.
changing it dynamically as it goes around. You know, any great chef is never going to sit on one recipe. He's going to use new ingredients and things change over time. So that's why the dynamic side of it, the constant changing, is something we definitely appreciate. We're always looking at those updates.